Hello, I'm talking to Tony Hadley, lead singer of Spandau Ballet, who were pioneers of the 80s romantic movement. Hi, Tony.
Pioneer, I love that.
I know.
An Arctic trek, pioneer of the new romantics, yeah. We're all a bit older now, so are we christening old romantics? I don't know.
So you've got a new nationwide UK tour coming up.
Yeah, to be honest, it's the first one I've done in donkey's years. I stopped touring. Basically, I just do festivals around the world. I'm lucky enough to still be doing it and be in demand. But what I did, I've worked with orchestras in Europe and South America with people like Alice Cooper, Joe Cocker, and the late James Brown.
Yeah.
And it was kind of put to us that, it'd be really cool to do a whole complete orchestral show myself. So last year we put together 3 shows. We finished at the Royal Albert Hall. First half of the show, fully orchestrated with new songs from the new album, plus songs that I'd love to perform, like New York Minute by Tony Hadley. And then the second half, I then became my own tribute and took all of Spandau Ballet's greatest hits and fully orchestrated 40-piece South Bank Symphonia,
Wow.
10-piece rock band. Honestly, 50 musicians on stage and just one singer.
Wow, it sounds epic.
It was fantastic. It really, a bit of a special event, to be honest, and they sold out, went brilliantly well, and so we thought we'd do a proper tour, and that's what we're doing.
Wow, and this is kicking off on the 7th of October in Ipswich, is that right?
Yeah, they're all, the lovely thing about the tour is they're all really, beautiful theatres that lend themselves to that kind of, that sort of orchestration of my phone going, well, at least we're on live.
Yeah.
It's going to be a beautiful sound. I mean, it was last time, it will be this time, and so I'm looking forward to it. I think the vibe that I got from the audience was that this is more of it's not just another rock show,
No.
a pop rock show. It's an actual event. It's something you go to, maybe even dress up a little bit to. It's a real evening out.
Yeah, well, the thing with an orchestra, and I know you're going to my hometown Birmingham, where at the Symphony Hall, it is a big deal, and it's a huge night out for some people.
Well, it is. I mean, it's not every day that you get someone that I suppose essentially is a pop rock singer.
Yep.
Singing with 50 musicians on stage. That in itself is doesn't happen every day of the week. So I mean, you're getting obviously going through barricades and everything else. But what was interesting is that we found last time that people were really receptive. We just did a few new songs for the new album,
Yep.
Which is out late spring, and people were really very receptive to the new songs as well, which was fantastic. And I'm a great believer that True Gold Barricades, Anybody Leave, brilliant songs, love performing them, but you've got to also write some new songs every now and again.
Wow, completely. I mean, everyone, your fans, no doubt, have grown up with you, so they also want to hear the new Tony, the stuff that's passionate to you now. So I can only imagine that the new album is going to be a hit.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. I mean, all I can tell you is sort of, love the early days of Spandau, and some of it kind of reminds me of that kind of synth guitar, 4 on the floor, kind of stuff. I mean, I love things like the Swedish House Mafia and the Kaisers and the Killers and Avicii.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of, and also I've been involved in a lot of dance stuff in Europe, so there's kind of an element of that which is in the new album. So people have heard it and gone, all right, I like that, that's cool. So I'll put my hat on backwards.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I mean, what I've noticed about you when you perform on stage is that you've still got so much enthusiasm, and you've got the passion for the music as if it was 30 years ago. I mean, you still love it so much.
Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky that I'm still like a little kid in the sweet shop.
Yeah.
There are one point watching Top of the Pops and watching Queen and David Bowie and Mark Bolan, the next minute I'm on it. And
yeah.
All right, they don't make Top of the Pops anymore, but I'm still travelling around the world, still doing concerts, still making records, and I just like music. best job, really.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I can see that completely. I was going to say, you've been busy for the last couple of years, and in 2002, didn't you sing for the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge?
Yeah, we were in. That was pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah.
I was invited down to Team GB House for the Olympics and the Paralympics, and they said, "Go on, dude, we'd love you to sing that song, Gold." And so I had all the Olympians, Paralympians on stage, and royalty and Prime Minister was there. We also had Claude Van Damme and Sylvester Stallone.
Really?
Dolph Lundgren. Yeah, they were doing the film The Expendables. And it was kind of surreal, to be honest. There were all these Hollywood stars there and royalty. And it was a real, it was an honour. It really was.
It sounds it. It really does. Now, I've been watching, these big reunions on ITV. What do you think about all that at the moment? Have you been watching it?
No, I haven't watched any of them. Everyone keeps saying to me, "Oh, you've got to watch them. They're really cool."
Yeah.
I haven't seen. What time are they on?
Oh, well, it was on yesterday. I think it might have been 9 o'clock on ITV. ITV2, I think it is, or 1.
I'll have to go and check it out. No, people have mentioned it to me. I mean, to be honest, I've got 5 kids.
Yeah.
2 youngest kids. We don't sit down till God knows what time by the time we got to bed. So I don't really get to watch a lot of TV, to be honest.
No, you sound a busy man, so I can imagine. No, you don't find much time for it. But at the moment, there's a big reunion on the whole sort of 80s and 90s acts. I mean, why do you think there's a big resurgence of it all?
I'll be honest with you, that the 80s thing has been going on for such a long time now. And,
yeah.
I don't know, if I'm honest. I mean, obviously, amazing songs, great artists, individual stylized singers, and, people do get nostalgic about things, but, I'm never one to get too nostalgic about stuff.
No.
There's some great young bands around, there's some great, some great stuff out there, some great records, and, I think pop and rock is sounding great in 2014, so don't get too hung up on the past.
Exactly, it's all about moving forward, but always being sort of...
Absolutely, God, yeah.
Yeah. One thing I was reading up on, that you're, in March, you're going to Austin, Texas for the world premiere of the Spandau Ballet movie.
Yes, Austin, Texas. Never been there, actually. I've been to America a lot of times, but not there. It's the premiere of... me and the rest of the Spandau boys have been working on a documentary film about the band, which is very honest.
Yep.
The beginning of the band, the humble beginnings, the heady heights, the disintegration, the court case, and the getting back together again. So some of it's quite painful, actually.
Really?
It's a really honest documentary. I mean, I mentioned earlier, I don't know if you ever seen a Metallica documentary. There are moments where, oh my God, it really is like, it's head in your hand stuff. But there's no point in just glamorising life, because, there were times when we didn't get on, we couldn't stand the sight of each other. So, it's a very honest documentary.
Yeah, well, I think if you're going to spend that much time with people, you are going to have fallouts, clash of personalities, etc. And I think for the fans, it's going to be a really interesting watch for them, and they'll get an insight into how it really was for you guys, growing up, sort of, in the 80s and the 90s.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting for the fans, but interesting with people anyway, just generally like music, whether you like Spandau or not. Yeah. It is quite to see what happens within a band and the kind of craziness of it. And,
well, I think it'll be really insightful.
Pretentious sometimes.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely. I think it'll be really insightful for new up-and-coming bands to kind of watch it from that documentary angle, to kind of see what they potentially could expect.
Yeah, well, it's kind of funny because my 7-year-old Zara got the One Direction documentary, which is all fun and lovely because they've only been together a short while. And then I'm watching, my band and what we went through, and I just hope that, I hope they don't go through it, or any other band for that matter.
No. Well, hopefully they won't. Now, have you still got some beer in production?
Yeah, we put the brewery on hold for some while.
Yeah.
And we've relaunched now, very slowly but surely relaunch, with the Yorkshire Brewery. and it's called, obviously, Hadley's Gold.
Fab.
And what else would it be?
Exactly.
And, yeah, we just started working on distribution, really, and hopefully we'll win some awards and get it into some of the pubs.
Oh, good. And is it a light or a dark ale?
It's a light one.
Nice. Yes, that'll be popular. Very popular.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. I'm into real kind of, that kind, you know, loads of taste.
Yeah.
Summer ale kind of thing, you know, that's really refreshing. So,
Yeah.
hopefully we'll see how it goes, and we'll possibly have it in the supermarkets, but certainly in some of the pubs.
Well, that'll be great. Yeah, I don't think you can beat a good ale on a summer's evening listening to a few of your tracks.
Well, I wouldn't be listening to my tracks, but I'd be listening to the Killers, but
yeah.
but I'd certainly go with you on the pint there.
Oh, yes. And also you do Absolute 80s, is that right, on a Saturday night?
Yeah, I've got a radio show there, which is really cool, actually. We just get to play loads of great songs. I talk absolute rubbish for 2 hours.
It's great.
Good laugh, yeah.
Sounds great.
No structure to the chat at all.
No, I know. Well, that's the best kind of radio presenting, isn't it? There's no structure, free reign.
No, I really enjoy it, actually. It's great fun.
Well, I might tune in tomorrow, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a bit fun. It's quite funny, actually, sometimes.
Yeah, I will do. Well, obviously, with this tour coming up, the fans can clearly expect a lot of fun, a lot of energy. And it's kicking off on the 7th of October in Ipswich region, and then you're going all over, literally all over until the 19th of October, I think you finish.
Yeah, we finish on Sunday the 19th at the London Theatre Royal Drury Lane in London, and which I've never played before. So that is going to really be a very lovely and special night. But they're all going to be special nights because it does sound awesome, I have to say.
And it's with the South Bank Symphony Orchestra.
Yeah, South Bank Symphony Orchestra with the TH bands, there's 50 musicians on stage. They're great, the singer sucks, but it's worth going to.
And tickets are on sale today, I think.
Yeah,
wicked.
They're on sale today, and hopefully see you in October.
Yeah, that will be fantastic. And finally, you're at Rewind, are you, this year? Again?
Yeah, Rewind Henley, yeah.
Yeah.
I tend to do it every couple of years. They like me being there. I like being there. So it's a good day, actually. It's a cracking day.
Yeah, it's a good crowd as well. Completely different to, obviously, the Albert Hall, but fantastic crowds.
Yeah, they're all quite loony.
Yeah.
Actually, some of them at the Albert Hall quite loony too. But no, it's a good crowd at Rewind. It's a good day out. Yeah.
Right.
I do love a festival.
Yeah, it's the nature of festivals, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much for speaking to me.
Come along to one of the shows anyway. Nearest one for you would be
Birmingham.
Oh, Birmingham.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Come to Brummyland then. Yeah, it'd be good.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, I will definitely, and I'm definitely going to do a review of that movie at a later date as well.
Yeah, no, do. It'd be interesting to see what you think.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Tony will be performing the hits of Spandau Ballet, including some new tracks later this year, with the South Bank Symphony Orchestra, starting in Ipswich region, 7th of October. Tickets are available from today at venue box offices. This is Tina Robinson for Music Eyes.